There's a mystery at the heart of the Star Trek universe that threatens to unravel the very fabric of the time-space continuum and shatter the Galactic Federation into tiny warring fiefdoms, bereft of logic, honor, or the spirit of discovery. Not that discovery. It's already pretty shattered. What wine was Jean Luc Picard growing on his family's vineyard? The answer is
highly illogical.
Hi, I'm Harrison. I'm a certified sommelier, mirror universe transporter clone, and you're Starfleet Somm. So if we go to the original source material, Star Trek TNG Season 4, Episode 2, Picard takes some much-needed shore leave visiting his family's estate in Barre, France. Now, there's just one problem. There are several villages in France with Barre somewhere in the name. Now, for me, the two most likely candidates are two communes in the Bourgogne-Franche-Comté region of France that are so close you could bike between them in an afternoon. Now, does it really matter which of these two villages is our primary candidate? Not really. Both are in the same region, both are so close that the same grape varietals would be planted. The only real difference is that the southern Barre is within the Jura Département, and the one just up the road is in the Haute-Saône Département. Now, I did find this awesome Stack Exchange thread from 2019 where nerds smarter than me did some digging and found the actual script where Barre is spelled as one word, unlike every real-world Barre in France.
Fascinating.
So their analysis is that Picard's hometown was made up by the writers and later retconned as La Space Bar, the proper village in France. And not to be confused with La Space Bar, the very chic French-themed mixology spot on Deep Space 10. Now for our purposes, I'll be referring more to the one in the Haute-Saône Departement because that's what a lot of the discourse I found online seems to favor. And honestly, it just wouldn't make that much of a difference in our investigation. Sorry, Barre South, the tribe has spoken.
Tribe has spoken.
Now if we look at what's on screen, both sites used for filming in The Next Generation and Picard were from Southern California, which actually has some pretty great wine. See our video here for more on that. But it is certainly not the same climate as most of France. The vines we see in Season 2, Episode 1 of Picard are trained in a way meant to prepare the grapes more for a hot climate than the winter frosts we'd expect in most of France. I mean, the vibe is just super Mediterranean. I know Earth's had a nuclear war or two, but god damn, climate change has basically transformed a temperate continental region into a Mediterranean vacation spot. Or, that's just the limits of television. That's been shot in Southern California. So, Barre is not known for wine. It is known for being in the Haute-Saône Departement within the Franche-Comté region. Now, for those of you who don't know French geography, Département is kinda like a county. The French basically see their country as one giant Bloomingdale's. This puts us close to two better-known wine regions, the famous Côte d'Or in Burgundy, home to the most expensive Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays in the world, and Jura, where we first discovered Jurassic limestone, and mosquitoes, perfectly preserved in amber. It was from DNA on these mosquitoes that Dr. Hammond famously resurrected dinosaurs by combining them with the DNA of tree frogs and wine. The region is known for wine. And indeed, the Franche-Comté IGP, the territory within which Barre falls, also contains the entire Jura AOC within its borders. More on those two terms later. So that means that Picard is most likely growing international grapes, like Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, but also possibly really cool regional stuff, like Sauvignon, which is usually blended with Chardonnay in a super unique oxidative style, and Trousseau, a great light-bodied red that's superfood friendly, and Pulsar, the only wine varietal to successfully solve the Kobayashi Maru. He could be making Von John, more like Von John, am I right?
Boo.
Yeah, I deserve that. Or Von de Paix. So keep following along to find out more about those. And if you want to find out all the answers, well, there's 47 seasons of Star Trek you gotta watch. But if you don't have time for all of that, keep following along as we attempt to discover what wine Picard was actually making here on Starfleet Somm. We're still mid-Earth Somm, technically. We're just doing a bit for this.